awards. And it's for people who are exemplary at helping leaders to prevent, inspiring leaders to prevent burnout and stress. And we want to thank you for all the work that you're doing around this. And Johnny has a few things he'd like to say as we give you an award.
And Nile, I got to tell everybody a story. So I called Nile, I guess it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, about this event, and we were chatting. We've known each other a long time. And
he's your agent, by the way. Right?
I said, Nile, no, the only one that got away, I never was his agent. But anyway, but maybe when he's 80.
There you go. There's time.
So I said to Nile, I want to ask you a personal question. In your wildest dreams, I said, how old are you? He said, I'm 70. I said, in your wildest dreams, in your wildest possible imagination, could you ever have imagined the success you're having at this age? And you know what he said to me? Johnny, absolutely not. He said, absolutely not. It's beyond my wildest dreams. So, you're a humble man, you're a classy man, you're a very elegant man, you're inspiring, you're lovable, you're generous, you're giving, you're charitable, you're approachable, very approachable, you're thoughtful, kind, and considerate. You are impossible, incredible, and incomprehensible. I am very, very, very proud to present the Executive Wellbeing Mentor Award to my dear friend, Nile Rodgers.
Thank you. And all I want to say in closing is honestly, don't be afraid. It's be honest. It's okay. And if the people around you can't accept your honesty, go get another job. Very special.
Thank you.
She says, I'm from Okinawa. I'm like, going, and I loved it. She was like, I almost want to say, don't talk down to me. She says, you know where Okinawa? Of course, my dad served.
Oh yeah, tell him about your dad. Like he served there and.
Well, my dad was a heroin addict and a draft dodger. And what happened is that they caught him and they put him in handcuffs. And they put him on the ship, and then they took the handcuffs off, and then they said, okay, now you can do what you want. If you want to jump overboard and knock yourself out. So they went to Okinawa. This was during the Korean War. They go to Okinawa, and of course he's a draft dodger, so he gets up, he doesn't speak a word of Japanese, and he runs away, and they finally catch him again, and they said, okay, look, we're going to give you one job that at least, because he was a total pacifist. And they said, we're going to give you one job that you can probably do. Remember, he was a super intellectual. So they put him with a guy named Casey Kasem, who was the radio announcer for
Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem, but his name is actually, he's Arabic. It's Kasem. So we're Americans, we change it. Casey Kasem. So they put my dad with them so that my dad could write and do the reporting. And his very first day on the battlefield, he rolled over a landmine and shrapnel wounds all over his body. He was blinded. He actually completely recovered, but he recovered as a heroin addict. He never did drugs. He never did drugs in his life, but they had just developed the MASH unit. And the MASH unit was a concept, was if you could get a wounded soldier to this MASH unit in time, you could probably save his life. Because up until then, most people who died in wars died of like simple battlefield. They step on a nail and die. But the MASH unit fixed that, but made my dad a heroin addict.
thank you for your brilliance, for your wisdom. Okay, so he said to me, how would I spell success on this? And I said, if people walk away inspired. Did you walk away inspired?
Love, man.
I'll take it.
There's your baby. Thank you guys so much.